What really happens to your body after just 7 days without exercise? You might think a week off won't make a difference, but your body starts reacting faster than you'd expect. From slowing metabolism to muscle tightness and mood changes, the effects go beyond the physical. In this video, we'll uncover how even 1 week of inactivity can impact your energy, brain, strength, and overall health. Whether you're a regular gym goer or just getting started, this is your wake-up call to keep moving, because your body notices when you don't. Today, we will talk about what happens to your body after just 7 days without exercise. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Muscle strength begins to decline. Your muscles are incredibly adaptive. When you exercise, especially with resistance training, your muscle fibers break down and rebuild stronger. However, once you stop moving and stop challenging those muscles, atrophy, muscle shrinkage, begins surprisingly fast. After 7 days without strength training or general activity, your muscles start to lose glycogen, a key energy source stored in muscle. Glycogen also retains water, so losing it means your muscles may appear flatter or smaller. You may not see a major strength loss in just a week, but the neuromuscular connection, your brain's signal to your muscles, begins to weaken, slightly reducing your coordination, reflexes, and explosiveness. This change is more noticeable in trained individuals because their baseline muscle function is higher. So if you've been working out consistently, a week off could lead to up to 10% reduction in muscle endurance and performance. 2. Decreased cardiovascular endurance. Your heart is a muscle too, and like any other, it thrives on being worked. Cardiovascular endurance, or aerobic capacity, starts to decline within a week of inactivity. Your VO2 max, the maximum rate of oxygen your body can use during exercise, may drop by 5% to 10% in this time. Without regular aerobic exercise, your heart pumps less efficiently, and the stroke volume, amount of blood pumped per beat, starts to decrease. This leads to an increased resting heart rate, as the body compensates by beating faster to circulate the same volume of blood. You may find yourself winded faster when walking upstairs or doing light chores that previously felt effortless. The capillaries in your muscles, which help deliver oxygen, also begin to regress, making your body less efficient at using oxygen. 3. Blood sugar levels become less stable. Exercise plays a vital role in glucose metabolism. When you're active, your muscles use glucose for energy, and physical activity makes your cells more sensitive to insulin, the hormone that regulates blood sugar. Just 7 days of inactivity can make your cells less insulin sensitive, leading to higher blood sugar levels. This is especially concerning for people with prediabetes, insulin resistance, or type 2 diabetes, but even healthy individuals may experience more blood sugar spikes and crashes. You might feel more tired after meals, crave sugary snacks, or have dips in energy and concentration. 4. Weight and fat storage begin to shift. While you won't gain noticeable fat in a week without exercise, changes begin at the metabolic level. Caloric burn decreases, especially if you were previously active. If your eating habits remain the same, you're now in a caloric surplus, which can begin to be stored as fat. Your resting metabolic rate may also begin to dip slightly due to a decrease in muscle activity. Muscles are metabolically active, meaning they burn calories even when at rest. So less movement leads to less energy expenditure. Fat begins to accumulate first around the abdomen, as the body tends to store visceral fat here when there's a shift in energy balance. You may notice subtle bloating or heaviness, especially if your diet doesn't change to reflect your reduced activity. 5. Mental health and mood take a hit. Exercise is one of the most powerful natural mood boosters. It increases levels of endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin, neurochemicals responsible for happiness, motivation, and emotional stability. After 7 days without exercise, many people report increased feelings of anxiety, irritability, restlessness, and even mild depression. This isn't just psychological, it's chemical. Your brain is receiving fewer happy signals, and stress hormone cortisol may rise due to lack of physical outlet. You might also experience sleep disturbances, such as difficulty falling asleep, lighter sleep, or waking up groggy. Physical activity helps regulate your circadian rhythm, and when that's disrupted, your mental clarity and emotional balance suffer. 6. Energy levels drop. Contrary to what some might think, taking a break from exercise doesn't always leave you feeling rested. In fact, energy levels can begin to plummet within a week of no physical activity. Movement increases mitochondrial activity, which is how your cells produce energy. Less movement means less ATP, adenosine triphosphate, production, leading to fatigue. Many people notice they feel more sluggish, mentally foggy, and less alert. Even small tasks may feel more taxing. You're no longer benefiting from the natural energy boosts that come from endorphin release and improved circulation during and after workouts. 7. Inflammation levels increase. Regular exercise reduces systemic inflammation by moderating immune response and keeping blood vessels flexible and healthy. Without it, inflammatory markers in the body can begin to rise. In fact, studies have shown that sedentary behavior increases levels of C-reactive protein, CRP, an inflammatory marker associated with heart disease and metabolic syndrome. While 7 days isn't long enough to cause visible inflammation, internal low-grade inflammation may begin to increase, especially if your sedentary time includes lots of sitting, poor posture, and high sugar intake. This early inflammation can affect joints, digestion, and immune function, and may increase feelings of stiffness, bloating, and fatigue. 8. Flexibility and mobility start to decline. Flexibility and mobility are often underappreciated until they're compromised. With just a week of inactivity, especially if sitting for long periods, your muscles and connective tissues begin to stiffen. This is particularly true for the hip flexors, hamstrings, lower back, and shoulders. Without stretching, your range of motion decreases. You might find it harder to bend, squat, or reach overhead. Joints feel less lubricated, which increases the risk of stiffness or strain once you resume movement. Additionally, fascia, a thin layer of connective tissue around muscles, can become more adhered and sticky, reducing ease of movement and flexibility. 9. Immune function slightly weakens. Moderate exercise is known to enhance immune function. It improves circulation of white blood cells, decreases stress hormones, and strengthens the body's ability to fight infections. Without it, your immune system may become slightly less vigilant. After 7 days without exercise, your body might not respond as effectively to viruses or bacteria, and mild increases in illness susceptibility have been documented in sedentary individuals. This doesn't mean you'll get sick instantly, but your defenses aren't at their peak. 10. Gut health may be affected. Exercise positively influences gut motility, microbiome diversity, and digestive efficiency. Physical activity increases the movement of food through the digestive tract and supports the growth of beneficial bacteria. A week without movement can slow digestion, leading to symptoms like bloating, constipation, or irregular bowel movements. The microbiome may start to shift subtly, and you could experience mild discomfort or food sensitivities. 11. Posture and alignment deteriorate. Modern lifestyles already make poor posture a problem. Remove exercise, especially core strengthening and back work, and you have the perfect storm for postural degradation. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.